Thanks, game. Where's the fucking driving line there?
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
I've gone out and realised there's no fucking driving line. And I've just gone straight on into a wall.
Normally a good idea to stop before the wall.
I don't think it'll let me put one. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. I need a video to find out where to brake.
What turn?
All of them. I've never done Long Beach.
Oh, Long Beach, yeah.
Yeah, there's only 11
Oof.
turns, but
The pit lane speed limit is.
Yeah,
Like
what's
one
the
of them
video?
is really,
Kilometers per hour.
really tight. I hate it.
It's clear.
Before the
the-
straight.
Okay,
The
Fernando,
last one
you've
is
got
horrible.
2 laps to get the job done, mate.
I think similar to Detroit. I think Detroit Belle has got a similar one. It's stupidly tight, like a hairpin. With the IndyCar though, it's easier than with the GT though, because it's got more turning. Yeah, with the GT and just like turn as much as you can and hope for the best. Oh fuck. Okay.
Can you confirm you're okay, please,
I'm
Fernando?
okay. I'm okay. Yeah. Only my pride.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Disengage limiter.
Vaya, Blanchimont is much easier. With the GT you need to lift a tiny bit, and this one straightforward.
Which?
Oh fuck. I validated my only flying lap. Great.
Yeah, I did that too.
Aha, there's a track guard.
$30.4.
I think that's not too bad.
I think I'm another couple of tenths of me.
Oh, holy crack! Long Beach is the fucking American Monaco.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe a bit wider,
Wider in parts.
but yeah, other parts are really fucking narrow.
Okay, there is a 30.2.
Fastest lap for Thomas, 204.27. New fastest lap for Mascherelli, 203.56.
Holy crap! I've just seen the pit exit. Oh, that's a dick.
Oh, it's just right on the racing line, isn't it? For the left turn.
It's not so much that it's on the racing line. It's literally as you come out the fucking exit, it's in the corner.
Yeah.
It literally takes you all the way down to the corner and then releases you as you would turn for it.
Yeah, it's really tight
That's
left.
arsehole, that.
And if you cut a little bit, it gets you up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Man,
wasn't that cut.
I bought a track not long ago. I tried it there for the first time because I read in some forum. I read that it was a proper crazy track, and it's Virginia. And man, it is proper crazy that track. Like, it's just the classic American track, but with undulations. But like, there is no, I don't know. Like, it's like a long field, and it's just a road over it. So like, if you crashed over one corner, you can go into the next one and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Done a 30.0.
Come on, see. Practice for
What
tomorrow.
fucking track card's that?
Okay. So I'm starting Pina. I need to get top 6. So I don't lose high rating. Nice.
What is your I rating currently?
1.5 something. No,
Ooh,
it's going down.
I got a wee. I think I'm 1165 maybe.
Yeah, I'm a bit slower on these cars than on the free. So
Hmm.
B9, 60 minutes. Follow car number 17.
Yeah.
Alright, Fernando, be ready. Go, go, go! Left side, clear left. There's an incident in La Source. It looks like it's Smith, on your right. Still there. Hold your line, clear right. Car right. Right side's clear.
I'm gonna keep it inside the lines of turn 2.
Left side, clear left.
Let's see if I remembered that.
7th position. On your left. Still there. Clear left. Well done, Fernando. Good pass. Eyes front. Sector 1 time's okay.
I think I understood how to brake with this car a little bit more.
Looks like P2's gone off in the chicane. Yellow flag. Caution.
Christ, yeah, this
The
is a
leader has
tough
just
course.
done a 205.04. Well done, Fernando. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P5. Your lap time was a 204.33. Incident in La Source.
Are you in the actual race session?
I'm in a practice session for it.
Okay.
Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace. Okay, Fernando, you're reeling. Mascherelli in. The gap is 0.9.
Oh, fucking hell. That's what you mean, you can barely fucking accelerate before you're braking again.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done it in the IndyCar or see?
No, not yet. Done it in
Oh,
other cars, but not in the.
right, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's not fun, I would say.
It's bumpy and twisty, and you just constantly. As soon as you try and accelerate out of a corner, you have to try and get over the other side of the track to then brake again.
Hmm.
It's
Thomas
again,
is gaining on you. The gap is now
just classic
1.0.
IndyCar madness.
They're quicker than you
Just
entering
to fucking
Bruxelles.
putting a car in a place where it shouldn't be fucking racing. And this pit exit fucking baffles the crap out of me.
The leader's just done a 203.52. The guy ahead has just done a 204.26. That's a new fastest lap for Thomas. 202.94. Car right. Clear right. Your lap time was
Oh, that's traction now, I mean,
204.57. Come on, Fernando. Keep pushing.
In fact,
We
it's
might
not
get
the
him
track,
back.
it's maybe it's just turn 1 and 2.
Fuck's sake. Oh, the car's bumpy as hell. The track's bumpy as hell.
Are
Car
they old
left.
Indy cars or have they
Clear
got air
left.
screen?
These are the new style ones, but it's.
Nice one, mate.
You have the same Monaco's bumpy. Monaco looks fucking flat and smooth compared
Yeah,
to
I don't
this.
want to try severing on the IndyCar.
Okay, Fernando. Don't be
When's it?
intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Because
Or,
severing
or is there not a race?
already feels
Oh,
fucking bumpy on a GT.
When's the Sebring race? Is it soon, isn't it?
I
not for
think it's
a couple
finished
of weeks.
end of October.
On your right. Clear right. Okay, Fernando. There's
I
a car
cannot
exiting
make
the
it through
pits.
turn
Heads
1
up.
and
The
2
leader
without
has just done a
invalidating.
203.14.
I wasn't having a problem until a wee minute ago.
Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace. You've just done a 205.01. There's an incident in Kemmel. Yellow flag.
Piss off!
Car right. Clear right. Alright, Fernando. Our fuel window will open after 15 minutes and should close at about 38 minutes. Don't let him get away.
Oh my god, that right hand is a dick.
Oh, the tight one?
Yeah, it's going onto the
Yeah.
finish straight.
Yeah.
It's so blind.
Yeah, you never know what's on the other side.
Oh, I'm just constantly fucking locking up and spinning.
The gap to Thomas
Because it just-
ahead is increasing.
Every
It's now
braking zone's just
1.0.
bumpy. How is this appropriate track for a fucking IndyCar? I'm tempted to just go in the ZOR channel and just shout at the Americans.
Mhm.
This is a bit shit. Come on, make it less shit. B6. Your last lap time was a 2:04.35. The gap to Thomas ahead is now 0.8. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Fernando. The gap to Thomas ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Okay, Fernando. The next car is Mascherelli. The gap behind's increased to 5.4.
Oh, that's a what?
Okay, Fernando. You're gaining on the guy in front.
Mid low
The gap
30s.
is 0.34. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right.
But turn 1 and 2 is a bitch. Ah, I nailed turn 1 and 2 and I'm 3/10 up.
Incident in the chicane. Come on, Fernando. Good stuff. Keep it coming. P4. That lap time was 2:04.64.
Starting to
Slower
catch
class
the
car
GT
ahead.
freeze. And P4.
right side. Clear right.
I'm taking a break.
Have a wank.
There's an incident
Ooh,
in
entry, son.
Lecumbe. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. The gap to Thomas in
I've
front
managed to
is now
complete a lap at Long
1.8
Beach.
seconds.
Congratulations.
Rather awkwardly.
Car right. Clear right.
Every corner you're on tenterhooks because it's just bouncing. And you don't know if it's going to throw you or not. I've also gone into the general discussion in ZOR and insulted the
Coming up
Americans.
on a slower class car.
I can see how they get away with fear in their eyes, man. Love it.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
On your
Credit
right.
to the
Right
people that
side's
drive
clear.
that track. They've got balls.
Oh, do they?
But
They vibrated it away.
fuck me, they've got balls because it's a bad track. Don't get me wrong, it's interesting. But Jesus Christ, if you're gonna race on it, freaking tell Miami just to fucking
Resurface it.
yeah. Christ.
But Americans,
The
they
leader has just
left
done
the, they leave the bumps,
203.02.
isn't it?
The gap to Thomas. Looks like the leader's binned it in La Source.
Yeah. It's just poor. To have that many, honestly, Adri, if Formula One came to this circuit,
You've just done a
all you'd hear on the radio
204.29.
the
Good lap.
entire
That's your
race is
best
them
in the
all
session.
complaining about the bumps.
Yeah, yeah,
Did you see Grosjean's pass
Yeah,
the
man.
other day?
yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah,
it
I
was
tell you
very
what, he's
nice.
doing well in IndyCar.
He's doing really
Slower
well,
class
man.
Yeah.
car ahead.
Fair play to him.
Yeah.
He deserves that after the shit he took in Formula One.
Well, he did
Car
bring
left.
most of it on
Clear
himself.
left.
He did, but at the same time, you end up in a fucking hash. What can you do?
Well, yeah.
I
But
mean,
at least, but there's
and
a
it shows
reason.
though. As it shows
There's a
though,
reason you end up
he
in a
goes over
hash.
into IndyCar, and all of a sudden, he looks so much better.
Yeah, but
it's
Rossi's
just
winning an IndyCar as well. It's just not as strong of.
I know it's not as strong as field, but he's not making the same mistakes. I mean, if you
Yeah.
were mistake ridden, you'd surely take that into IndyCar and be making the same mistakes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to be. He looks like he's in a completely
Okay,
Yeah,
different
he's not
Fernando,
doing
coming up
many
on some
mistakes,
slower
that's for
cars.
sure.
These guys are busy fighting.
Yeah,
They might not
he just
notice you. Clear right. The gap to Thomas. Right side's clear.
No, he was decent.
He could be quick at times, but as you say, at the same time, he used to make mistakes, and he did get worse when he got to Haas. I think it was
Yeah,
more
he threw away
the
a
more
lot of
mistakes he made,
the minimum
worse he
opportunities
got.
they have.
'Cause
He
I
would
think
throw them away.
he got into his own head.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think especially the Belgian one.
Yeah.
I know that shook him badly.
Yeah, of course, he
Because
fucking ruined
he went in,
Alonso.
he went in
Championship.
sort of sports psychologist after that.
But you think about that and that shook him. I wonder if his crash at Bahrain shook him more.
I don't think it.
Because I could be a bigger kind of
Yeah, I think that
comeback
one.
than his other one.
I think it's that one. It kind of. I think the reason why it happened
There's an incident
kind
in
of got
La
overlooked by
Source.
the fact of how bad the crash
Right,
got.
the
People
guy
were
ahead
just
of us
thankful
is
he was alive.
Thomas. Sector 3 times okay.
If he
That
just
lap
hit the
time was
wall and that was it, you'd then be
204.23.
looking
That's
at
your
why it
best lap in the
happened
session.
more and going, oh,
Mhm.
it's hit. You moved over. But because of what happened afterwards and the fact that he went through the barrier and it was a ball of flame and he was lucky to fucking get out,
Yeah.
people kind of just forgot why it happened. So I
Yeah.
don't think it affected them that much. And obviously a lot to calm words was
Left
something
side.
good as well, which probably boosted his confidence.
Yeah,
Still
that's
there.
true.
I just think he's a very
Still there.
emotional person.
Yeah.
Still
Is it-
there.
Yeah,
Still there.
again,
Clear
that was a
left.
bad
Okay,
incident.
Fernando, you've used half your fuel.
That's
Sector
funny.
1 is 0.32.
I mean, it was funny from everyone else's
Slower class
perspective,
car
but
ahead.
the fact that they were blaming Ericsson, but
Yeah.
well, that was the race engineer that blamed Ericsson. To be fair, it wasn't Grosjean that said that.
Well,
It was the race. When you rewatch the proper incident, it was his race engineer that
Car
said I think
right.
Ericsson hit us.
Clear right.
I thought he said that.
No, it wasn't Grosjean. He probably reiterated it after. But when you watch the actual incident, you can say the engineer say it. who should fucking know because he's got the fucking live update in the
Yeah.
chat to show that he wasn't fucking near him.
Car left.
But then
He's still
you
there.
get, when you
Clear
watch that
left.
Drive to Survive, you do get the feeling some of those Haas engineers are a bit clueless. Like when freaking Gunther goes off on the freaking Asian guy
Oh man, it's so much
and the
nicer to
Japanese
pass these
looking
people.
Englishman. And he fucking just goes in deep saying, "Stop saying the car's okay. It's not okay. It's shit." But yeah, I think Grosjean, he's
Slower
kind of
cars
gone back
ahead.
to where he
These
was
guys
when
are
he
scrapping
first
for
got into
position.
Formula 1.
They
I
might
think
not
he's
see
just
you.
a happier place.
Yeah.
When you watch him on Twitter, apparently when he's joined IndyCar this season, because he can't like travel backwards and forwards because of the whole COVID thing,
Mhm.
he's rented a giant, one of these big
Car left.
luxury
Clear left.
caravan homes. Not a caravan home. You know the big the big bus style things
Car
that
right.
you can live on.
Clear right. The
He's
gap
hired
to
one of them.
Thomas.
He's basically just
Ahead is
touring
now
America for him on the
0.9.
circuit drive,
Fair enough.
which sounds really cool to do. To be
Yeah.
honest. He's got his
Car
family
right.
with him, his kids and his his wife's with
Clear
him,
right.
Yeah.
and they're
It's
just
a big thing.
yeah.
Right
So
side.
he's got
Clear
them
right.
with him, and he's just traveling around, and I think he's just exploring the United States,
Yeah.
and I think he just sounds like he's enjoying himself. Now, apparently the IndyCar fans are taking a liking to him
Yeah,
because he's gutsy. He's
I think he's a
gutsy,
likable fella. I think
He
he's a
goes
Yeah.
for
likable person.
overtakes there. Well, I think it's more. It's on
also he's
track
got the
racing
pressure
today.
off now, I think.
He's showing the skills he had from Formula One, whereby he knows how to overtake people. He knows how to go after freaking spaces
Mhm.
and force his way past people, and he's doing it in an Indy car. So their fans are seeing him do it and going, "Oh, I like this guy. He's freaking gutsy."
Yeah.
You're coming up on a slower
Yeah,
class
as I
car.
say,
You're
it's,
reeling
the
Thomas
politics
in. The
behind
gap's
it, and
now
the pressures
0.9.
and the media, and maybe just IndyCar is just a nicer place for him to be. I've always said that I don't know why more Formula One
Car
drivers
left.
who either don't make it
Clear
or
left. Sector 2
fall
is
out of Formula One don't go
0.45
to
off the
IndyCar.
pace.
Because it looks like they've mocked it. It is, but then you're out of Formula One. Where are you going to go? To me,
On your
IndyCar's
left.
the next place
Clear
to go
left.
after Formula One.
Yeah. I think
All
so.
the other European series don't get watched. They're not on TV. Apart from the people that show up to the circuits, which must be small crowds, because you can easily get tickets to any of them. Yeah, the
Okay,
LMP
Fernando.
the GT.
Slower cars
Le
ahead.
Mans
These
the
guys will be fighting for
Le
position. They
Mans
might
the
not
only
see
big
you.
event that people tend to watch. That's it. They don't watch the whole freaking series. Like all the stuff.
Sector
Albon's
3
been
is
doing in
1.1
DTM.
seconds off
I've
the
never
pace.
seen a DTM race.
Car left. Clear left.
You see, they're building the new Russian Grand Prix.
Yes.
The gap
Igora
to
Drive.
Masciarelli behind is increasing. It's now
That must be a good
9.1.
circuit.
54, 54 kilometers outside St. Petersburg.
Yeah. It looks a good circuit. The layout of it.
Left
also.
side.
The track only opened 2 years
Clear
ago, and
left.
they're putting an extension onto it.
They're
On your right.
extending it, and they're
Right
probably
side's clear.
upgrading the facilities to make it a great
P4.
one.
Car left.
But
Yeah,
Clear
like, I
left.
mean,
I think IndyCar's the place to go because to me it's the only other motorsport I know that gets broadcast, particularly
yeah, well, you're not
in
go
the
to
UK.
Formula E. Formula E is just
Formula E is garbage. That to
Coming
me
up
is
on a
the ones
slower
who
car.
fucking. It seems to be the place everyone seems to go when they don't make it into Formula One.
it's horrific as well.
It's just
The crashes some of
ridiculous.
them have is ridiculous.
As you say, I'd rather go into IndyCar than I would to Formula E. Hands
Car
down.
right. Right side's clear. The gap in front is increased.
cir-
It's
I
now
mean,
about
They are.
1.3.
It's gimmicky at times. The circuits are dog shit, and they're appealing to sponsors more than they are fans.
Hmm.
Incident
It's
in
not a good
Stavlo.
spectacle.
Sector
No,
2
hombre,
is
don't give me a
2.4 off the pace.
Ah, come on.
Especially after that fucking thing we saw in the London Grand Prix. That fucking incident he had where the guy fucking jumped. They were on the safety car, and the guy jumped into the pit, rolled through the pit, and
Yeah.
got in the lead. I mean, No, because most of the pit lanes they're too long and they're too slow. You'd never get through.
The leader has just done a
The guy pitted in like
202.34.
some like 8th position and came out in first because the pit lane was so small it actually cut several corners.
Mm.
It like cut the last corner and the first corner out. So even though he was under pit lane speeds, he had less distance to travel. It's a major design flaw. It just wouldn't happen in any Formula 1 circuit because they're all proper built circuits.
The gap in front has increased to
I mean, it is
3.6
everything when fucking
seconds.
major fucking companies are leaving.
Yeah, there's a few teams that are leaving. I think we're talking
There's,
about it anyway.
there's two of I know that have actually left. One of them's
Yeah,
Mercedes.
Merck's have left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merck and there's another team as well. I can't remember what it was. Because they're basically just saying, like, you know, even though electric cars are like the future, they're saying they don't get anything out of the sport,
No, what's the point in doing that?
which is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. And
Considering they
the
should
Gen 2
should
cars were really nice,
monopolise it.
but
Coming up
I
on a
just don't
slower
think
class
that
car.
it made a whole heap of sense.
They're not monopolising what they've got. They've got an opportunity to fucking corner the electric market, and they're not doing it.
Hmm.
Car left. Clear left.
I mean, arguably, if they played it right, Formula E could be, in theory, could replace Formula 1
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But not with the trajectory it's on.
This is the problem. They're saying that the cars are nowhere near good enough, the tracks are nowhere near good enough.
No, tracks are awful.
And yeah, they're saying that they just keep putting them in places where you can't race.
Yeah, there's nobody there either. You know.
Nah, they're putting them in literally bang in the city centres.
Hmm.
It's like the fucking. It's like the
That lap was
first
a
sector in Baku,
203.58. That's your fastest
where
lap
it's just
today.
it's street and building, and that's it. There's nowhere to put a stand.
The car behind is catching. The gap's now 2.8. They're faster than us into
Well,
the
this is the
chicane.
thing. This season that's gone by,
Left
they
side,
actually
clear
did.
left.
They went to. I think I just said it was Valencia. They went to one of the tracks as like an alternative because of the whole COVID situation. But they basically just cut the track in half. But even yeah,
gap
it
in
was like a
front is now
shortened
6.9
version. And even then, on one of
seconds.
the straights, they put fucking like hay bales out to make a fake chicane. And it was just like,
And that's already a small track,
yeah,
because like
it was
in
Is
just,
that to do with
MotoGP
battery?
it's hard to
Is that to do with
overtake even.
I think the problem is the cars don't look good when you put them on proper circuits.
Yeah.
When you put them on proper circuits with the big wide corners, you realise how slow these
They're
guys are
probably slower
travelling.
than F4 or something, man.
Slower class car
Yeah,
ahead.
I'd say at least F3 pace, probably lower than that.
Probably lower. Yeah.
Yeah, they're that slow. They're not getting over 200 mile an hour. They're at something like 180 or something like that, I think, at
We need
most.
to find a 10th in
But it's
sector
the way
2.
they
Left
accelerate.
side,
When you look
clear
at
left.
some of the
Alright,
production
Fernando,
cars, like
10 minutes of fuel
Rimac,
remaining.
and how freaking vastly quick that thing is. I've got a
The gap
feeling the
behind is
Formula
now
E cars
3.6
wouldn't go as quick as
seconds.
the Rimac, which doesn't make sense. I think it is straight line they are, because it's literally what they're designed to do. I've got a feeling anyway. Even they're hybrids. You know, the LMP1 cars. They're all hybrid engines. But yeah, I think because they're like Le Mans, with the huge straights, I think they have massive straight line speeds. But then Formula 1 never goes anywhere, but it's required to do things like that. Yeah, and but then they've got massive twisty sections to them. So to get to the long straight, to be able to go that quick in a straight line, you have to put the downforce on to be able to get to that point in the
Okay,
track.
Fernando, we're at the halfway point.
The closer
We
you get, it's
estimate
more, isn't it?
8 minutes of fuel remaining.
And even then, you've got chicanes and freaking Belesmos and Ascari to freaking contend with, so you still need downforce. But you look at the likes of, say, an Indy car, which goes quicker than a Formula 1 car. The aero on it is very simple.
Yeah.
There's no, they've got all the vanes around the wheels and stuff like that going down the side. There's none of that in Indy. The designs are the designs are very, very simple. But then that's why they go like 10 seconds slower at like COTA. They're so much slower than a Formula 1 car there.
Sector
they
2 is
can't go
2
through the
tenths
corner
off the
quicker.
pace.
Yeah.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 5.0 seconds.
Oh,
They're
I know
slower than
how.
us into La
I know all
Source.
about it. It's the aero. It's the aero. So what they kept doing is to make the Formula 1 got this idea in their head that they needed to make the cars quicker and quicker and quicker, which they have been. You look at the lap times like over the last 10 years, they've fallen dramatically. They've been getting so quick, but what they've been doing is altering the aero.
There's a
to
group of
allow
slower
it to
cars
happen.
ahead. Sector 3
But what
is
they've been doing is instead of the
0.30
old way,
off the
sort of
pace.
back in Alonso
That
era,
was a
to the
203.00. That's your
early
quickest lap
to
in
mid
this session.
2000s, all the aero used to get piled over the top of the car. So it used to get channeled up and over the top of the car. So it used to create like a hollow void behind them, which was which we now goes all channeled down the side and down over the back of the rear of the car, and it creates these vortices off the back of the car, like huge swirling, like turbulence. So the next car that comes through it,
Slower cars ahead.
all that
These guys are
turbulent
fighting
air,
for position.
they lose
The group
like
includes their class
50%
leader.
of the downforce.
Left side.
So the moment they go into a corner,
Clear
they're fucked.
left.
That's it. Basically, yeah, they've realised the mistake they've made, and they're basically regressing
Car right.
on the cars and going back to sort of
Clear
how
right.
the F1 cars sort of used to be. They're being a bit more, they're using more clever stuff about it, like, but they effectively think that's what's going to happen. You're not going to see the lap times they're doing now again for quite a while. Yeah.
The gap in front is now 4.0. The leader's just done a 202.08.
Yeah. I think that's because they had the bigger engines. Yeah. Probably the refueling and probably also the bigger engines they had on them. But it's like,
Okay,
I
hi.
think when they were saying that's the fastest lap, it was the
Looks like P4 has been
I
there in
think
the
the
chicane.
fastest average speed over the lap.
Fuck.
Which technically said it was the fastest lap
Fuck's
The
sake.
car behind's pitting
because they
now.
held the speed much higher. I don't think they'll ever do it. I don't think they really need to either. I think that's fine the way it is. They need to change the way the tyres are. That someone said.
Alright,
I saw
Fernando.
something on a
5
TikTok
minutes of
the
fuel
other day
remaining.
saying
5
something about
minutes.
forcing them to use all three compounds in the race. And if you force them to use all three, they've got to change their strategies. I mean, they're not just going to jump on the hards for 2 laps. And plus, you see where these cars
The gap
are. A
behind
car
is
can be
now
quick on the
5.4
softs, but then slow
seconds.
on the hards. And things like that, so it might sort of mess them about a bit more. Mm. They do sometimes. Some of the tracks they do, some they don't. It depends on the nature of the track and how heavy the wear is. I say sometimes
Okay,
they do
Fernando,
go in and
you're
they
reeling.
drop them quite
Mascherelli
low on
in. The gap is now
the softer
5.1.
compounds, and when the teams come out complaining that they don't last. And because they don't last, they then race very reservedly to make them last.
Sector 2 is 0.8. Off the pace.
No, but I blame the cars for that. The
Left
cars
side.
and the format of them
Clear
need to
left.
change. I actually did a survey, I did an F1 survey,
Car right.
email me,
Right side's clear.
asking me all sorts of questions about Formula One, like, you know, are you happy with this? What do you think of this? And one of it was that, like the sprint races.
There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like
So you do
Mascherelli.
your quali on the Friday. You have your sprint race on the,
Mascherelli ahead
you
is
have your sprint
pitting.
race on the Saturday, which will be determined by the quali. Except the top 10, like in F2, you flip them and reverse the top 10.
This
And
is
then-
fucking great, mate. Keep it coming.
Because it'll
P3.
force the
We're
quick
running on
guys
fumes,
back
mate.
into 10th.
Box this lap, please, Fernando.
No, but my difference is that then doesn't determine the main race. So qualifying still determines the feature race. None of the sprint, the end of the sprint, then being the grid for the main race. So that's still based on quali. So all it is you're flipping the top 10 round and then dish out points 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's not worth as much as the feature race, but they're still getting
The
points
gap
and it's
behind
still
is now
making half the grid
5.1
fight.
seconds.
Unlike now, only the top 3 get freaking points and it's 3, 2, 1 points. Like what? No one cares. They're they're doing a sprint race and all they care about is maintaining their good grid positions for the feature race, so they don't attack each other. So take away the sprint, determining the grid for the feature race. Give them more points over the top 10. Reverse the top 10 so they have to race back through to the front to cause some overtakes and stuff. And I think that just lets them go for it. You give them the extra set of tyres for the race, so they're not burning
Looks
up
like
their
P1 has
strategies
gone
for it.
off in the chicane. Sector 2
And just
is
let them go, and they can try and
0.33
squabble
off the
over some
pace.
points
The leader is
and make it
pitting
a bit
now.
more meaningful, but in a way that actually makes them race. But they're not sacrificing their grid position for the feature race because that's still determined by quali. That's exactly how it's done in F2 and F3 to an extent. They actually do carry
The
those
car in
over,
front
but
is
then
pitting.
the way they race the cars and stuff are much more even, and they chop and change all the time. Yeah.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 60
No, it's
kilometers
slightly
per hour.
different. Sometimes I
Box
don't
in,
fully understand it, but I think
300
in some of the
meters.
sprint races it's only the top 8 that get points.
We'll need to come in for
Rather
repairs.
than
They've
I
shown
think
us
in
the
the
meatball
feature race
flag.
it's the top 10.
Joder. I crashed in the fucking pit entry, man, because this guy
Which again,
is fucking
which again,
long.
which
100
again
meters.
could be done in F1. You could
It's
say
it's
the
top
grid
meters.
it's top 8 and then reverse grid polo, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it's top 8 reverse.
I'd do the same thing except take away that carryover from sprint to feature in terms of determining the grid.
Yeah. Did you to change subjects dramatically? Did you see last night? Rayo Vallecano beat Atletico Bilbao. 2-1. They scored in the 97th minute. A Bebe free kick and Falcao header.
Mm.
There's a throwback for you.
I don't,
Oh, yeah.
Bebe.
I remember Bebe, but
I remember
Falcao-
Bebe, who played for United, who was absolutely pish.
Yeah, I remember the
He
name.
was good last year in second division, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not a United player, but he do a job at some level.
Oh no, people have joined my practice session. And I've gone 4 seconds quicker than me.
Man, I was before, and in the entry to the pitch, I just obviously touch a bit the wall, and I got 4 minutes optional repairs.
Yeah.
Not gonna do them, fuck it. Let's see how the car drives.
Watch your mirrors. There's a car approaching. You're coming up on a slower class car. Car left.
Someone called
Clear left.
That resume.
Cyber resume says you can't connect to Steam.
Yeah, no.
on your left. Clear left. Okay, Fernando, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every
Right,
apex. That's 20 minutes to
go
go.
out on this
20
track with
minutes.
this guy going really fucking quickly. Oh, no more people are joining there. Oh, shit. He's quite literally gone 4.5 seconds quicker than me. I must be going so slow in the corners. I check and watch him, can't I?
What Warzone? A favor? I didn't know you played either. At Page? Here, I'm watching Vigil at the minute. Have you seen it? With your not Audrey. It's your boy Martin Compston and Rose Leslie.
There's an incident in the chicane.
It is quite good. I've watched 4 of them. It's interesting. It's about a Navy submarine and some deaths.
Oh, that is weird.
Slower class car ahead. P7.
Is that right? He's done rightly for himself, like.
Okay, Fernando, you're reeling this guy in. The
No.
gap's now 16 seconds. Left side. He's still there. Clear left. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
Right?
Oh, dear Lord. I see, I've just watched this guy do
Car right.
these laps quicker than
Clear
me.
right. On your right.
Huh?
Clear
I've
right.
never seen iRacing like it.
In what sense?
He's heavily using engine braking. I mean,
Right.
heavily. He's downshifting so quickly, so hard. It makes me think he's just... Yeah, he's just spamming the downshift, and I think he's using the downshift to slow the car down. So he's carrying quite a lot of speed into the corners, but he does get it slowed down in time.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds. Off the
He's
pace.
also braking in completely different places than some corners. I can see, but he's braking much later than me. And probably kind of a hell of a lot more speed. But it's such a tight, twisty circuit to sit there.
There's an incident in the chicane.
On a downshift doesn't feel right.
It's got unstabilizes the car now.
Especially with the way this thing bumps.
Incident in La Source. You've just done a 205.63. The gap ahead is now 16 seconds.
Nope. Yep, I've hit the wall. It's
Whoops.
just so fucking bumpy. And there's like a little chicane. And in the middle of the chicane, there's basically just a flower bed. So literally, your tires are virtually brushing plants.
Yeah. And that fucking curve is
Okay,
just slippery as
Fernando,
fuck as well.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Come on, let's put this hard work to good
Yeah.
use.
It's really tight on the exit of it as well with the freaking left turn.
Mm-hmm. And the next corner as well. Nah, man, that track, fuck. It's so much
Ah,
harder on the IndyCar.
fuck off. You know, most of the time when you're in the pits and you leave,
Sector 2
it
is
automatically puts the
1.3
freaking
seconds off the pace. The gap in front is
speed
increasing.
limiter on.
It's now 16 seconds.
In this, it doesn't. You have to activate it yourself.
Looks
And I
like
keep
P6
going out
has
and
gone off
forgetting
in
about it,
the
and then
chicane.
just backflagging.
You're coming up on a slower car. On your right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, I've just tried to spawn the downshifts and it didn't fucking work. The car just rotated under braking. How the fuck is he doing it? The car, it's like the
gap in
bar just
front is now
rotates under braking.
8.4 seconds.
So you
The
basically,
track temperature
your
is
rear just,
increasing.
the
It's
rear
now
just tries to
21
overtake the front.
Celsius.
Yeah, it's one of those in iRacing. It's realistic in all certain senses of the car.
Keep it
So
within the
even
track
the way
limits.
you downshift can affect the way the car handles. So normally I wouldn't downshift so hard. Because when you
Car
do
right.
that, this happens. It's like
Clear right.
the engine will be braking, but you haven't braked enough, so therefore the car tries to rotate and overtake itself. So you must be braking really hard and spamming the downshifts at the same time.
I gotta jump into this other
Slower class car ahead.
party here for my race.
Good luck.
So Adri, I will catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do some practice before.
S-
I'll try, at least.
okay. No, it's
Yeah,
in Discord. I'm still in the PlayStation party, so
Boo.
so don't badmouth
Clear
it.
left.
see you later.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
unbelievable.
I've just shot down a fucking off track bit. I've had to do a fucking spin U-turn to get out of it. Just so fucking bumpy.
The gap in front is now 8.0.
Oh.
Sector 1 is 0.41. Slower class car ahead. Car right. Hold your line. Right side's clear.
Doing it again.
The gap ahead is now 8.1 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Okay,
That's a
Fernando,
little
there'll be
early,
chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. All right, Fernando, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. P7. Right side. Clear right. The gap ahead is now 8.6 seconds. Pay attention to track limits, please, Fernando.
Ah, Christ.
Gonna get 7th, man. Fuck's sake.
You're coming up on a slower car. The gap in front is now 8.7.
I don't know, like special like third kits you can get.
There's an incident in Lecombe. We think it might be Williams. Clear left. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Incident in turn 9. We think it might be Williams. The car behind is pitting. Okay, Fernando. The next car is Williams.
Come on, we can get another position.
I know I've got wheel damage. Do you reckon Jin's calmed down from yesterday?
The gap to Williams behind is increasing. It's now 6.0.
Hey.
The gap in front is now 9.4. There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like it's Williams. Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. 6th place. 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That lap was a 2:05.30. Williams behind is pitting now. Okay, Fernando, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're coming up on a slower class car.
Oh, I've applied it.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds. Slower cars ahead. These guys are slugging it out for position. The class leaders in this group. That last lap was a 2:05.17. The gap ahead is now 10 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
There you go. I give off.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, it looks like they've got no comms for fucking PC. Oh,
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. That was a 2:04.81.
RC streaming, yeah.
Nice. You're a bit low, Bones.
Oh,
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. That's 5 minutes of fuel left.
I've just realised RC can still hear me through the PlayStation party. But he can't speak to me.
Nice.
Well, I can
Had a
just
black
sit
flag.
here in the
We'll need to
nude,
come
you
into
can't
the
stop
pits.
me. Wait, no, he's still in No, he's in quali. No. You can hear me through the PlayStation party. Oh, I've probably got him muted. That's why.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty.
That'll be why.
Watch your speed.
Oh, see, he's a nonce.
Box in 300 metres.
You heard me? Yes. No, I had RC muted in the
Last lap.
PlayStation party because he was in the Discord one before. But now he's
100
left the
metres.
Discord, so I can mute him.
50 metres.
Wait, RC, can they
It takes
hear
it,
me
it's
in the
clear.
Discord? No. Is this something Jin said before? He said he could like hear me. I don't know if he was talking to me or someone else. Oh, that's nice. Oh, right, RC, what are we doing? We Lance Stroll. Just don't drive a shit at them.
There's an incident in Puon.
Boo. Water in it.
The car in front of us is now Mascherelli. There's an incident in La Source. P6. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
P6.
I feel RC could get a little bit tighter to those apexes. Just friendly advice. I think I'm like massively behind on your stream for some reason. Yeah, that's what I've got on. It was just based on the fact that when I was speaking and when the voice was coming back to me on YouTube, there was a really big delay. Nearly backed it. I know she's going back to cockpit cam. What the fuck? What's she doing on these mediums? Because they're an aggressive as fuck out there. Um, have you muted the stream or just turned the volume down? Mr. Apex on the final corner. Are we talking about it? Oh, oh, I've got a conspiracy theory. See that guy in ninth place? Tough. What if it was Duff under a pseudonym? I saw that. That's not allowed. I could literally punish you for that. I literally could. You're not allowed to freaking skip the track to get back. Fucking watch me. Actually, no, I can let him off because you can't go again. Otherwise, his balls would have been nailed to the fucking wall. It's a sensible option. The softs are terrible.